Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed probably one of the most highly requested videos here on my channel, and it is of this look right here, my signature smoky winged liner. Every time you guys see me wearing this look, you want to know how to do it, and I'm here giving you all my secrets today. It's actually really easy though. The reason I love this look so much is because it is so easy, it's so versatile. It's gonna look good on obviously any eye color. You can definitely take this eye look and make it your own. You just follow the techniques that I will be showing you guys today, and you can make it more dramatic, less dramatic. You can do it with just browns. I've done that before. It looks so beautiful. You can do it with mauves, which I've always also done, and it looks stunning. So it doesn't have to just be a black brown smoky eye. You can take this technique and apply it to whatever color you want, and it's gonna look bomb. In this video, I'm using my staple everyday go-to products to create this look, except for the concealer. I tried the new Huda Beauty Over concealer, so you'll get to see my thoughts on that. I'm also using the new Sigma blush and sculpt palettes. These two have basically been my go-to palettes when it comes to contour, highlight, and blush the last couple of weeks. I freaking love them. So thank you to Sigma for working with me on this video to show you guys my routine right now on how I highlight, contour, blush, the whole thing. So yeah, if you want to see how I do my signature smoky winged liner, then just keep watching. So I've already prepped my skin. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Moisturizer. This stuff is so good for dry skin. It gives you such a nice hydrated base. I love this. For foundation, I'm going to use my favorite foundation right now, the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I talked about this in my favorites video that went up a couple days ago. If you guys haven't tried this, you definitely need to try it. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the Loreal TruMatch just to add a little more color and warmth. So I normally just mix these foundations on the back of my hand. I'm just going to apply this and then blend it out with a sponge. I am using a new sponge today too. This is from Huda Beauty. She just came out with like a brand new sponge. It has a little flat edge right here, so we'll see if this is good. I have it damped, ready to go. I'm very picky when it comes to sponges. It has to be just right. I hate stiff sponges. This one seems to be blending it out really nice and easy. It's actually really soft too. Do you guys see how radiant this foundation looks? That's why I love it. It's so good. Trying a new concealer. Huda Beauty sent me her new Overachiever concealer, like every shade. So I'm gonna pick my shade and we're gonna try this. It's a pretty nice applicator. It feels really nice and cold to the touch, so that's good. And it's very full coverage, you can already tell. This color is looking a little more like my foundation shade, so I'm gonna try the shade Sugar Biscuit 12G. Hopefully this one's a little bit lighter. Okay, this one will work. I really like how it's applying. I like this tip. Let me know if any of you have tried this concealer already and how you like it. I'm gonna use another lighter shade just to highlight a little. This is the shade 06G. Oh wow. That is full coverage. It's crazy. Wow, I feel like I look very flawless and like just porcelain. I kind of love it. I'm gonna try a darker shade to cream contour with. It's blending out really nicely. Very fast. I'm just setting my face with the Mercier translucent setting powder. So I'm gonna let a little bit of this powder bake while I do my eyebrows. The stuff that I use for my brows is the Benefit Brow Zings. It feels like I've been using this for years. It's been a really long time, but this is all I ever use right now. The brush that I use to do my eyebrows is the Anastasia 7B brush. It's like the best eyebrow brush, honestly. It's so thin, so that's why I like it, because you can actually get like actual hair strokes with this. So I've been doing like that feathered brow look lately, and I really like it. So I'm gonna take this Benefit brow gel and just comb them up. I kind of dip back between the gel and the powder when I create the little hair strokes. So basically I'll just take a little bit of the product and start flicking up trying to create or mimic hair strokes in the way that my brow grows, and I use very, very light pressure. The reason I like this more like imperfect feathered eyebrow is because one, it takes way less time, so it takes me like 10 minutes to do both brows and I'm out the door, and it doesn't have to be so perfect. I think that's why I like it. It just gives like a really nice feathered look, but it's not like structured and bold. Brows are on. They may not look like twins, but they are sisters. So we're gonna start with the eyes now. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette just because I use this every day and it has all the colors that I need. First, I like to just lay down a transition shade. You can honestly just use a bronzer, but I'm gonna use these two colors right here in the middle. Just a light wash of this in the crease. This is just to warm up the eyes, nothing crazy. So now I'm gonna map out my wing. I'm gonna use something like this. It has a very tapered pointy edge, but it's not too stiff. The Sigma E45, and I'm gonna take this color right here. Basically, I'm gonna take a little bit of that brown and just start mapping out my wing. This doesn't have to be perfect because again, it is a smoked out wing. So this is just to get the transition going. You can also take and pull your eye back a little just so you can get a smooth like wing. That's what I like to do. I feel like it just helps a little bit. So I'm just taking this and buffing it out so it's a nice fade. So I've done this with browns obviously and mauves, which I really, really liked. I used that Elsie palette one time and I did like a mauve smoked out wing. Same kind of technique, just different colors. Now that you have your wing mapped out, I like to take a smaller brush, something like this, and dip into the same color. So the same exact shade, except this is going to be a lot closer to the lash line. So I just start patting this directly onto the lash line. As you can see, it's the same exact shade, except now it just goes from like a dark brown to a gradient light brown, but it's the same color. So that's why I like it. It's super easy. And as I come in, I'm trying to make it thinner and thinner. Once I get to the wing part, I'm gonna buff it out slowly, also trying to make it as thin as possible. I go back in with my Sigma brush and I diffuse it some more, just on like the outer edge. And now it's time to deepen it with the black. So I'm going to take the black shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this works best with a flat like definer brush like this, a flat top, and it's super thin. And then I like to pull my eye and get right into the lash line, like as close as possible, basically as if you were putting on winged liner. And then when you get to the outer corner, I like to just stamp the black very lightly and then pull it in. I'll go back in with the Sigma blending brush and I'll diffuse it some more, and then go back in with the black and then diffuse it and then go back in with the black. Basically, this whole look is just about making it very smoked out and seamless, so you can't really tell where it stops, where it starts. And I like to connect my lower lash line with the wing here. Now that I have both sides done, sometimes I like to take a little bit of concealer, just make this edge a little bit sharper. This is the Climax mascara from NARS. It's like one of my favorites right now. So taking this shade right over here, I'm going to highlight my brow bone and inner corner. This is the Sigma E30 brush. Now we're going to contour and highlight. I'm going to be using the new Sigma Sculpt and Blush palettes. These babies are so good. So this is what they look like. In the contour one, you get 3 contour shades and 3 highlighters, which is really nice. I love this color right here for contouring. It gives you such a nice like natural little cheekbone. And the blush palette also has 6 really large pans. You have a variety of different colors. I mainly use these 3 right here. I love the mixture of these 2, which I think I'm going to do today. So I'm going to show you how I've been contouring lately. I love this brush. This is the Sigma F23. Really nice and angled, so it gets like right underneath the cheekbone. The shade I'm going to take is Faking It right over here. It's a really nice taupey brown, and I like to take this right under my cheekbone. I like doing like a tapping motion back and forth. It also blends out the product this way really nicely. I'm also going to take this shade under my jawline, contour that double chin. And then taking this middle shade right here called the Rose Shade. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to use this to bronze up the face all around. I'm also going to highlight from this palette using the shade Shine On. It's been one of my favorite highlighters the past couple weeks too. First, I'm going to spray my face just so everything melts in. Lately, I've been applying highlighter before blush. I feel like it just blends all together better. I don't know why, but it just does. I really love the formula of these palettes. They're so pigmented and like buttery, but they also blend out really nicely, and that's like the most important thing. So I'm gonna mix these two center shades right here called Pinkin and Mod Mauve. And I like to apply it sort of towards the back of my cheek, not really in the apple of my cheek, because that kind of makes your face look a little rounder, but I want that snatched look. So I like to apply it a little bit further back onto the cheek. This color is so pretty. Every time I put it on, I'm like, wow. After I have everything on is take a powder brush with some leftover translucent powder on it and just kind of blend the edges of everything just so it's more seamless. I'm gonna line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. For lipstick, I'm gonna use the Tarte Bare Bud lipstick. It's just a really nice nude. I'm gonna layer it with a gloss. This is new from Marc Jacobs. It is the Daisy Love lip gloss. It's so pretty. That wraps up today's video on my highly requested smoked out wing liner. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you learned some new techniques, and if you recreate this look or you do your own version of a smoked out wing liner, be sure to follow me and tag me on Instagram so I can see your guys' looks, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!